Hi folks, it's Rich here. For those of you who don't know me, I am about as regular a guy as a regular guy can be. And the channel has got various things on it, although it's been pretty guitar orientated. But this little video really, I guess, is to the people who have very kindly subscribed, all 364 of you, which is crazy because this is only even for a bit of fun, still is. So this is a bit of a thank you and just a little recap as to what has been on the channel now that it is a year old, which is crazy. It's just over a year I started waffling and playing really bad guitar, and during that period of time quite a number of videos have appeared. So if you are just somehow randomly come across this and you don't know me and you're wondering what's on this channel, I'm about to tell you, and there might be some things on here that are of interest. If they are, great. If they're not, they're not. And for those who have seen the channel regularly, if you know anyone else who might benefit from seeing any of these videos, then please pass it on. So without further ado, shall we just get to the guitars? How many guitars do you think I have featured on the channel since I started? How many? Most of them have had a review. A few of them have just been a few playing clips of old. 28. What is that all about? It's not like I'm A, good guitarist, B, sponsored or anything. But should we have a recap? Should we go all the way back to the oldest one? Vintage V52 Telly, vintage V100 Les Paul, Harley Benton ST20 HSS, I think the black one, Schecter Ultra Classic, the beloved Squire Bullet that I had, Harley Benton SC500, white one, Harley Benton ST62, there were two of those, I sold one and bought another one. The Harley Benton Mustang type guitar, another Bullet, the HSS one from 2011 that I absolutely loved. Glary, do you remember that blue Glary Strat? There's a bit of a review on. Then there were the classic Vibe Tellys, the Indonesian one and the Chinese one. The Chinese one, which I thought was a lot better, wish I still had really, never mind. Then the Epiphone LP, the Les Paul Modern Figured, that came and went as fast as it arrived, had all those finished flaws in it, which I got trolled on from some people. Oh, you're so picky, you knob. No, well, it was a £600 guitar, which to me is a lot of money, and a load of little finished flaws on it, so there. The PRS SE Starler, which was nice, but I really don't like tortoiseshell pickguards. Can't bear them. Anyways, that went. The Classic Vibe Strat, that was all right, just sticky neck. Harley Benton SE Custom 2, that first one had two of those featured. The first one had 15,000 views, which is nuts. I guess when I got that, they had not long come out, so there's a lot of interest in it. But yeah, there was that. Squire Standard Telly, Squire Affinity Strat, Squire Deluxe Strat, the Ibanez Geo, that was fairly recent, the 140, Stag Electric Acoustic, the Harley Benton SC400 Gold Top, the PRS SE245 Savannah, the Ibanez SA160 just recently, my brother's Hohner MX Strat, the pink one, and the vintage V100 JBM, the gold top, which I have sold. Something new is coming at the weekend, something new and different. Yeah, so I'm interested to get that. So yes, 28 guitars. Of those, I mean, I've had 95 guitars altogether, but of the 28 that have been on the channel, if I could go back in time and pick 3 to have back, what would they be? They would be my Bullet HSS from 2011. There's one on eBay at the moment, 2010, same colour, same spec, same everything. Very nearly jumped in the car and did a sort of 4-hour round trip to go and get it, but something else has happened. So I haven't. So that, I think the Classic Vibe Chinese Telecaster as well. That was from 2015. It was really nice. It had some natural wear on the back of the neck, so it wasn't too sticky. It was just a nice guitar. And of course, Savannah. I should have kept Savannah really and just tried to re-love her, but I didn't. She's gone. So what else have we talked about? I had just recently my little seaside walk for about 1 minute, and we had about 30 seconds have a look at Leamington Spa in the park, didn't we? On Wednesdays I started the Words of Wisdom on Wednesday, which came and went in a flash. No one's interested, which is fair enough, nor am I. So one of those was, can you enjoy sport without being competitive. Interesting. I still, there's another one. Should you get a tattoo? I did a couple of gym related things because I'm a gym person. I used to work in a gym for years and years. Should you take steroids and should you take pre-workout supplements? Then I did one briefly on presentation skills as well from a work point of view. There's been a few on depression. Yeah, black dog, go away. So there's something there that might be useful. What else did I do? How to be more productive at work. How not many people viewed it, which is fair enough. One guy who did, and he said it was really helpful and he's going to put some of those things in play at his workplace. So one person got helped, amazing. How to make a budget. I did one about going bald, because the Bald Cafe guy on Tinterwebnet, just sort of in response to that, because I'm a bald and go baldy, shiny. I can bring down planes. Shiny. So one about being a baldy. There's a few golf ones. I reviewed a couple of golf bags, a Big Max Dry Light, which had loads of views, about 5,000 maybe, I don't know, and a Cobra golf bag as well, which has had even more. And again, it's been really nice because a number of people have been like, "Ooh, really appreciate that." It's made me have a buying decision not to buy, as it turns out. So that's been good. So we've had, what have we had? Just 109,000 views on the site. And it's about 10 times more that, isn't it, on the impression views when you're just scrolling through and you see all the thumbnails. It's been like, I don't know, well, it's roughly 10% of people who click through, so there must have been about 1 million impression views. So that's mad, absolutely mad. And most people are in the United States. There are more US viewers than there are UK. UK is just next, and then there are some others behind that. So yeah, been bonkers. So it was just a little recap really of what's on here for those who might want to know or go back and have a look at some things. And a huge thank you for the people who have subscribed. I am just a super regular bloke, even sub-regular, some might say, but with limited anything. So it's great that you're along. And when I say these videos in terms of there are not lots of you out there who regularly comment and chat and sort of ask how I am and like the videos and those sorts of things. You know who you are, and I really appreciate that. And for those who don't like to comment, that's cool as well. I just appreciate you coming by and checking in with us. And we're called The Nest, aren't we? One little happy family sat in the nest together. Don't get too many trolls or too many knobheads who look at this channel or comment. Thank God, a few, but not too many. It's a safe place to be. And whilst I'm at it, I don't want to particularly pick up lots of names because that'd be unfair, just in case I miss someone. But there are, a nucleus of sort of half a dozen or so people who really comment a lot, which is nice. A couple of them I talked to on WhatsApp, but just a special mention to Carsten at the Game Dane. I don't know if you've checked out his channel. He was one of the first to kind of pick up on me when I started doing this for a bit of fun. He's got about 23 guitars now, and he's got his Boss Katana. He's a better guitarist than I am, and he sticks to it more. Doesn't sell every single guitar he gets either, but he's a really top chap. And so yeah, if you haven't seen his channel, it's called The Game Dane. Carsten Peter Olsen, really top fella. So go along and have a look at his channel as well. You see lots of reviews and lots more guitars and unboxings and all sorts of things. So thanks, Carsten, much appreciated. And thanks for all the regulars. Some we've name checked anyway on a few of the other videos. Like I say, you know who you are. So that's it. Enough waffle. The next video will be probably on Sunday, I think. Today is Thursday, when the new unlikely guitar is in hand. Right, Rich out. Thanks, folks.